In this video, I'm going to show you how to get started on LinkedIn so that you can get your first 5 clients as quickly as possible. This is going to be a full tutorial, so let's dive right in. So there are 3 key foundations that you need to master to get clients from LinkedIn to get started on LinkedIn. I'll go over all of them right now. So the first one here is traffic, right? The goal of traffic is simply to get buyers aware of you and your services. That means that your buyers need to know about who you are and what you do for a living, right? How you can potentially help them. This doesn't mean that they need to be interested. They simply need to know about the existence of you and your services. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in just a second. Now, the next thing here is content. Now, content, pretty self-explanatory. The goal of content is to establish yourself as an expert in your niche so that, again, people see your content and they start to think about, I'd like to work with you. I'd like to learn a little bit more about how you can help me. That's the goal of content. Remember that it's to establish yourself as an expert. They need to look up to you. That's the key. And then the last part here is the conversion system. You need to have a conversion system on LinkedIn to take those interested viewers who are excited about potentially working with you and turn them into buyers, right? And I'm going to show you the exact system that I use and the same system I teach my own clients to get their buyers too. So let's dive right into each one of them starting right now. Okay, so let's start off with traffic, right? Like we were saying right here, the goal of traffic is to get new buyers aware of you and your services. So how do you find your buyers on LinkedIn? So let's do a hypothetical example here. Let's say I am a career coach, right? And I help women in tech. That's my niche. Well, let's go into how I can actually find those buyers. So the first thing I would do is I would go to the LinkedIn search bar and type in women in tech, right? Now, the first place I would look more than anywhere else is I would go and look, are there events for women in tech? So let's go look at this, for example. Oh, look at this event coming up in a few months. Women in Tech Global Conference 2024. Oh, that looks interesting. So what I'll do is I'll click on this event. Now, I can go and see all the attendees. I can see that there are over 5,000 attendees coming to this event, which is great. And again, let's keep with the niche of women in tech. Well, all of a sudden I can see all of these women who are in tech right here, right? So let's say, for example here, let's take a look at Nicole. Nicole over here is from Canada. She is a product and service management at Ontario MD. Interesting. So what I would like to do is I'll take a look at her profile. So if I was a career coach who helped women in tech, Nicole here would be the perfect person I could add to my network. So all I would have to do here is go click on more, click on connect, and simply add her and say, hey, Nicole, so I'm building a network of women in tech. Would love to have you a part of it. Done. That's it. I can send that and boom, we're off to the races. That's it. We can start to build as quickly as possible. So this is how you get traffic. This is how you get buyers coming towards you and getting them to notice you. You go into these events, you find them, you bring them into your network, and you begin to grow like that. Trust me, it's super effective. This is what I do to get my buyers, and it's what I even teach my own clients. So go and apply this. So now let's assume we've taken care of traffic, and now we're going into the second fundamental here, which is content. Now remember what I said, content, the purpose is to get your audience to look at you and see you as the expert in your industry, right? They need to look up to you so that they can see you as someone who can help them. So if you don't know who I am a LinkedIn coach who helps other coaches and consultants get clients from LinkedIn. So I teach all kinds of strategies about how to find your buyers organically on LinkedIn and convert them into paying clients. So now I'm actually going to show you examples of the kind of content that I publish that actually brings me my buyers on LinkedIn. Let's take a look at this piece of content right here. So this post right here said, if I had to start from zero on LinkedIn, this is exactly what I would do. First, I'd find out where my buyers were on LinkedIn. I'd check 5 places. At least one of those would give me a good indication. After that, I would create the highest level of content for my audience. I would give it all away for 6 weeks. My only goal would be collecting the names of those who showed interest. After a few weeks, I'd make offers for one-on-one calls to help people solve their problems. I'd expect one person to say yes per day. Then during those calls, I'd give them more value than they expected. And I'd also make an offer to work more closely together with me and purchase my services. If I could even get 20% of those people to say yes, I'd be making a sale every week. 25, my price point was $2,500. That would be $10K per month. And that is exactly what I would do. So look, this is what I mean about creating really high value content. You want to create the kind of content that makes people look up to you. So think about this post right here. I literally just gave a full on strategy that they could go use to go out and get their clients. Obviously, they're going to start to look at me and say, wow, this guy saw him. He clearly knows what he's talking about. Maybe I should continue to follow his advice. Maybe I should continue to learn from him. And then I keep posting content every single day on LinkedIn that adds more and more and more value. Now, the beauty of this post actually comes from the engagement of it. So if you can see here, almost 50 people engaged with this post. And of the 50 people that engaged with this post, I actually ended up getting one buyer, someone who ended up purchasing my services from this post. And it is all because of the conversion system I had, which is the third pillar that we're going to go into right now. Okay, so my goal after giving all this value from this content was to get people to go visit my LinkedIn profile. I wanted them to think, wow, this content was so awesome. I'd love to go check out this person's profile and see who he is. So that was my goal, and I successfully achieved it. So what happened was, let's say the average viewer sees this piece of content, then they go over to my LinkedIn profile. So when they come onto my LinkedIn profile, what do they see? They see this banner photo here that says, learn how to land 5 new clients this month from LinkedIn without wasting any time. Watch the free LinkedIn training video to learn how. So then what they'll do is they'll actually click on this link to watch this free training video, right? Because they just got so much value from my free content that I published on LinkedIn that now I have a brand new training video for them where they can learn even more. It's even more value that I'm giving to the viewer that they can engage with right now. So when they click on this link, they're brought to this landing page where we literally say, hey, if you want to watch this free training video, just give us your name and email. So we give them the name and email. This is not my email, FYI, so don't email me there. Then they click to watch the free training video. Now, right from there, they are brought to this training video, as you can see on my screen, right? So in this training video, I literally give unlimited value. I literally teach them my step-by-step strategy that I follow to get clients from LinkedIn every single day organically. I literally lay it out step by step for them to follow. So then they watch this free training video. This training video here is literally me giving my exact step-by-step strategy that I use to get clients from LinkedIn every single week. I literally lay it out from step 1 all the way to finish. And then at the end of the video, I simply say, hey, look, if you liked what you learned in this video and you want to speak with me one-on-one on how to implement these same strategies I just taught you for yourself, and if you want to learn what it's like working with me, book a call now. Then this button pops up for them to book a call. And then they answer all these questions before they book a call with me. And then boom, an official sales call is scheduled in the calendar. And then as a more of an icing on top, when they book the call, we direct them to a testimonial page so they can see all my amazing client results, and it gives them a good expectation of what they can get when they enroll into my program. Gets them excited, gets them thinking about an amazing future working with me. And this is the system, right? This is exactly how I'm getting my buyers. First, we have the traffic, then we have the content, then we have the conversion system. And then when we put all 3 of those pieces together and get it working in a system just like I showed you right now, that's how we're getting more buyers. Okay, so that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to take this lesson that you learned today and go and apply it. I'm telling you right now, your buyers are on LinkedIn and they're looking for you so that they can purchase your services. So if you set the system up right, I'm telling you, your buyers will find you and purchase from you. And remember, you can ask me questions anytime you'd like. Here is my LinkedIn profile. I'll also put a link to my LinkedIn profile in the description below. So send me a message anytime, ask me questions. I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. So that's it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.